just a little bit earlier, about an hour ago. I died, fucked around, caught a charge, came back. Just kidding. Caught a charge on my phone. It's the happy medium at Phoenix Rises. And what the video on the last one ended with was talking about dealing with your triggers. Dealing with your triggers is like finding out what it is that sets you off or causes you a reaction, and then finding new ways to respond. Instead of reacting, you're responding. It's not automatic reactions. It's been thought over. You've had introspection, self-reflection. You clocked someone's pattern and then decided to react differently. They're not going to change. How you respond to them changes, so that actually changes the overall trajectory. Now, that closes that topic off because it is Sunday and we do Sunday Tarot News. I said I would title the last one Tarot, but I didn't actually do any tarot in it, so that feels kind of not right. So this is a tarot reading. This is a Sunday something o'clock tarot reading. If you're in the South, friends, I'm sorry. It's like 104 right now. Feels like 115. If you don't care, it's okay. I don't expect you to care about anything. I expect you to be taking a damn nap. It's rough out here. I can see why in some places they take the afternoon siesta. You might as well sleep through it. But to those of you who are in a nice, cool space right now, that's awesome. Good. We have it cooled down, but it's not. It can only go so far down. All right, let's see what we're working with here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the regular old crossroad here, but last time I just went for what we were gonna be doing for the weekend, but it kind of took all week to get to the point, and it was rough. It was bullshit. It's an oppressive heat. The heat is making people boil over, but just truths are also boiling over. That's what I was talking about in the last video, as well as that it's not like you have to be mad to tell the truth sometimes. Not on small things, on big things that you're holding in, on things where you're trying to save people's feelings. But when you're super hot, you're impatient, you feel more angry, more tense, more aggressive, and so not as protective of people's feelings. You're a bit more truthful, a little bit more honest. I think that's why the Leo signs are so bold. And to Miss Brittany, happiest of birthdays. Girlfriend, I love you. You're the teats. Your bouquet from your husband, top shelf. Top shelf. And you know what? It was a dazzling spray, so I feel like, oop, look, there's our card. Forging ahead. Miss Brittany is an absolute inspiration story to me personally. I found her, hello dolls, I found her like maybe a year and a half ago, and Miss Brittany she's like Black Barbie. She's like a little princess. Her energy is just hot fire. But she is very honest in her journey. Hello. In the work that she's had to do, like former hothead. You used to have like drinking problems, stuff like that. She's just honest about it. But she also is honest about the part where she just decided to like get sober at one point or another. And I don't know how you quantify sorceress. I'm a shaman. I'm a healer. Like, I'm not going to do anything fucked up to you. I have over here in the corner some Pure House incense burning. Those little smoky see. And I have a piece of Palo Santo here in front of me. So if you're scared of smoke, that could be an issue. But other than that, no, I'm not like, I'm not doing necromancy or some shit. Tarot is not that. You know what? I got asked if I was a ghost hunter in the last one. Is this the same person me asking those questions? Am I spooky, babe? Don't be afraid, honey. But to be honest, a little bit of the topic that I was on in the last video triggered some folks, like made them a little fearful. I do have a weird way of pulling certain emotions out of people. It's also just because I read energy and kind of like pulling cards. I can just pull energy, you know what I mean? Sometimes there's an ASMR video you can watch where you're just plucking negative energies. It's like that. It's like Reiki or some shit. I don't know. Just clearing the air, just helping you. Yeah, just a healer. I don't have any tricks up my sleeves. I don't even have sleeves on. I come on here because I know a lot of folks just have questions. And where do you ask your weird questions, right? right? You have questions, but you feel a tug of war. Like it's not socially normal. Well, Brittany, the one I was talking about, when she's just talking about forging ahead, right? And all the work it takes, it's also your shadow work. It's like a balancing act. It's like your old life trying to pull you back and trying to move ahead to your new life. And so that is the flavor on the board right now. That's what we're coming up against this week, is that like you may feel like you've been walking on a tightrope. You may feel like you've been juggling a whole lot and working really hard and trying to get ahead or just trying to even get caught up. And you've got an offer coming, something is coming. So even though you may be needing the help, but you haven't been able to ask for it, the help that you're needing may be coming. Look at that. Look at that. But even before it comes out. So this week, the help that you're needing, it should be coming. It's coming. She'll be coming round that mountain when she comes. It's Leo season. Leos are very loyal and they're bold and they got your freaking back. Okay, I will address this comment in 1 second. Let me get the bottom of this crossroad here done. Look, and it came out quick for us. The Emperor. Da, 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 da. The Emperor, it is a boy on the card, but an Emperor also means like maturity. Have like maturation, like a seed was trying to grow, it's trying to come to, it's trying to bloom, it has matured. From back to Brittany, from where she was to where she is, it was a well disciplined, well regimented, self-loving, self-improving journey, right? And she just let us, the audience, basically see the light at the end of the tunnel. So to me, she's freaking like God's cheerleader. I'm on hype team 1,000,000 for Brittany. I don't know her last name, and she shouldn't tell it on the internet, but it's her birthday today, and she's the bee's knees. She's a reader, and she's really good at it. She's always really cheerful, and when she's sad, it makes everyone sad. So I got the bottom of that one, and Brittany's journey is about the maturation of a spirit, the going through the steps and the hard work and the effort to balance yourself. So let's get this comment. I've been missing my ex a lot lately, and it's affecting my peace. I'm trying to move on, but some days it gets really difficult. What would you suggest I do to heal and let go? Have you done any... Is it just because you haven't talked to anyone else since? So it's just kind of a sense of loneliness, like empty seat? Not necessarily everything about that person is what you miss, but you just miss having a person? Because that's really normal. It's normal to have spent all your time with someone 24 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 4 hours a day, once a week. If you see them all the time and it becomes routine, once they're gone, like, so is part of your routine. And you gotta like do something to fill up that time. But it shouldn't be fill up the time so you don't think about them. It's just replace the time that was spent on them, on you. And it's normal to miss someone. It means they meant something to you. This offer that's coming to you to help you, you don't see coming. And that's good, because so far these cards, all except for the balancing act that's in the past station here, everything else is good. Your new venture is good. Hi, honey. Your new venture is good. The work you've been doing is coming too. It's gonna come to harvest. It's gonna be there when you need it, but you don't see it coming yet, or you don't think it is what it looks like. Maybe either way, Two of Swords, you don't see it coming. So I would say, if you're really wanting to like heal and let go of the ex, if it hasn't been very long, don't try to rush the process. Because like I said, it's normal to miss someone, especially if you cared about them. If they weren't a horrible person and it just didn't work out or something, that's not, like, you don't have to hate them. You can appreciate what was without having to end up in a puddle of yourself, like, I'll never find someone again, it was me. Like, self-doubt can really creep in from stuff like that. You know, relationships are a two-way street, or they're at least energy sharing, and then when there's an absence of one of those energies, it's felt. So you gotta just maybe find a new hobby, maybe just keep looking. Don't give up on relationships altogether. Broke up this year. See, that's the issue. Where it was a 7 years thing, this is gonna sound mean when I say it, but that can be a karmic because karma runs in like a 7 year cycle. And for one reason or another, after that 7 years was up, so was that karmic cycle. So it just ended. It just ended this year. And when you've been with someone for 7 years, it might take you 3 years to really get over them. I mean, especially if you live together, right? But give yourself time to like feel both ways, sad and mad, kind of relieved, kind of longing. Just the reason you want to like feel all the feelings that you feel from it is because you don't want to take it to the next person. You don't want it to affect the next person because it's still affecting you, right? And I know how easy it is to, when I say look around, like don't give up. I don't mean jump in with the next person who's available because it will hurt. You'll still hurt. You got plenty to offer. It's not because of that. It's not because of that. Like the others are fishing around because they're looking for like to be complete, but you've already got what you need. So I don't think you're looking for someone to support you, so to speak, but maybe just be supportive of you. Maybe friendship is a little more important than dating because the friendship doesn't have the same kind of expectation and doesn't have the same kind of implications. But also, I don't mean like friends you sleep with. I mean like an actual friend. Like, we forgot about platonic relationships. We forgot about just hanging out with someone. When's the last time you did that? Because 7 years is a good chunk of your time. I'm sure your friends group changed. I'm sure some of your workplaces possibly changed or your living places changed. Like, look back at your life where it was pre when you met this person and to where it is now. If it's something that you like, good. Good. Be nostalgic. Look back. Was this person an asset to you? Did you take them for granted? Did they take you for granted? Because sometimes we let things go on longer than they should out of complacency and familiarity. And loneliness sucks, right? But it does appear that for you and the others that I'm speaking to at the moment, that for what it's worth, you matured to the situation. You either found the silver lining or you learned the lesson. You figured out what was going on, or are trying to figure out what was going on. And looking back, maybe you should see if it was as good as it. Is it as good as it seems like, or is it good because it's a memory? We often remember things a lot softer than they actually happened. And there's usually signs leading up to it, so you do know at some point when it's the beginning of the end. And then how long after you knew it was the beginning of the end did you hang on until it actually ended? It kind of shows that. I didn't want to say that because it seemed a little hurtful, but it seemed like she thought you were a gold digger, but you actually had money of your own and like a network of your own. Were you open about your feelings? Did you have a habit of holding stuff in? Like not sharing your emotions with her so that it kind of seemed one-sided? As in, I like to be seen with you and I like to be your arm candy, but I would like to be the strong silent type. I don't ever want to talk about my feelings with you. So you kind of withheld that emotional richness, i.e. your vulnerability, your soft side. And it maybe did distort the way she saw you. It maybe did make her ask questions like, you could have really be this guy with plenty to offer, but she saw you as a guy like asking for something. Like trying to get something from her. She can't see. She can't tell. Because it looks like from where she is, maybe she's the one who felt like this, like really out of balance, juggling, struggling, whatever it was. She thought, yes, that you were a gold digger, or that possibly it's just about your money, or that you're older than her, or not you're older than her, that she is like more mature than you, something to that effect. Like she comes from a better family, or rich guy's what she's supposed to be with. Whatever it was, I mean, how did she act at the end of it? Like, this is an intrusive question, but I'm just going to ask instead of flipping cards on it because I, again, feel it's intrusive. Did you live with her? She was older than you. That makes sense too. So she thought you're just a hot younger dude who's after her cash and that there's not really a way that you could be interested in her. Let's see. It's officially weird. Hi, can you say we love Tekka for an edit? Sure, we love you, Tekka. Okay, maybe. Copyrighted. The happy medium. Anywho. Did you live with this older lady? Or, okay, like, did you let it be to where when you guys went out, the majority of the time, she was paying for things? Or, not money at all, did she really open herself up and share her feelings about how she felt with you, and you kind of stonewalled her and you never did tell her how you feel about things, so she got tired of asking and left? Because men think women want that strong silent type, but pretty early on it starts to feel like, oh, so this is just about sex for you. Like, you don't really want to talk to me. You it's like you're just having sex to me to get what you want. Guys have put up with it from women for a long time, but been like, yeah, you're young and hot, and then after we do it, you want my car keys, you want to go shopping, you want to go to your friend's house. Like, you gave me what you think I want. Didn't live together, okay. Well, were y'all seeing other people? Because sometimes they're just too much. You feel like, or maybe she felt like you were just there for a good time, not for a long time. And you do miss her, but do you miss her because she was spoiling you? Or do you miss her because, like, you wish you would have got more time? You wish you would have got more, gotten closer, like, really get to know him? I got you, hang on. Some people have been through so much, they're not willing to emotionally invest in someone who seems kind of in and out, someone who seems kind of unsure and distant. It makes it to where, what's the point? What's the point? Like I said, to just move on. Because as the years go by, people don't want to sit and just watch the days of their life pass by. They don't want to age with no purpose. They don't want to be on the endless scroll. Like, it's not because you're afraid you're going to die. It's because why waste your freaking time? And an offer can be made, and young folks are hopeful. But sometimes it's wishful thinking, and honestly, fantasy versus reality does not add up. And until, you can take a foolish venture and you're so happy, you're so ready. It's got to be your destiny. Like, you're just so ready that you take a leap of faith. You're so in love with this person, you move in with them or some shit, and it just comes crashing down because, like, they're irresponsible. You're still bound to the shit. Like, once you are involved, and once the person who's kind of been distant from you, or you've only had certain interactions with, and you do get close, but you don't live together. You both live separate lives, but you have a crossroads, a center point. That's just anxiety. That's just more swords, She wanted to, and she did. Too much light on my face. Well, honestly, the room is too dark, so if I end up further away from you, it's almost the same effect. There's only one lamp in here. It's all I can do for you. And I really am, hang on a second. I'm flat out alabaster. Like, I am whitey white. It's not just a light. I'm almost glow in the dark. But thank you. Anywho, like I said, not every person you date is going to be the one, right? Even if it kind of was a long time. If it was 7 years worth of knowing each other and the relationship never progressed into the point of, like, living together, then maybe she thought it just wasn't going to go anywhere ever and was like, okay, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of having my heart hanging out here. I don't think he feels how I feel, and made the judgment call herself to just leave. And I can see how that would really, really hurt and be confusing. And be confusing. Yeah, it shows. Like, they're just picking up all of a sudden and leaving and possibly like defensive about it. Confusing. Like, did she move away completely? Like, move out of state or something? Because it definitely looks like there was not a lot of explanation. There were some harsh words. But it would take a while. Yeah, I can see how it would make you feel rejected, but have you spoken to this woman again? Like, has there been any contact between y'all since then? Because it doesn't mean you can't be friends. I see how this person possibly seemed like total wish fulfillment. Or maybe the reason it did not happen is because she is not your actual wish fulfillment. Okay. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Did she move away? Like, she doesn't live around there anymore? Because sometimes it really doesn't have anything to do with you, the person, like, especially culturally, having to listen to your family. To be a daughter is to always try to do right by your parents, and when your parents say no, we reject them. So does she a lot of the times, because that's her support system, because that's who's going to be there if he isn't there for her, right? And it could be bad enough that her parents got into her ear and just told her that you need someone else, you need to seek someone else, or you need to have your own. I mean, things, as traditional as they might be, they still do change over time. Or saying like she's too young to, or saying you're too young. I don't know. Were you a secret? Did she not tell anybody about you? I mean, are you that much younger than her? Sweet woman. I mean, I get it. Maybe the age gap was the problem. Maybe she felt like, maybe she was criticized a lot for it. Maybe I mean, how big is the age gap? 1 or 2 years is not that bad. I mean, it's like 10 years. Sometimes it's not the same. The way older men are looked at for having younger women is not the way that older women are looked at for having younger men. It's really not. She felt like there was something lacking. Like, it happens. I cannot force anyone to talk to you. Yeah. But there's a burden, and you feel like you want to make a judgment call over it. I don't know how it works communication-wise. I don't know if you know one of her relatives to where you could gently ask, how is so-and-so doing? Have you seen them? I hope they're well. And family members talk, so they'll see them and they'll pass the word along and say, I saw so-and-so at blah blah, and he asked about you. And then in the most cordial way possible, she will respond or not respond. But that would definitely be a test on your patience. It would still be dealing with your mental peace a lot. It would still affect that. And I don't have an Instagram show, sorry. I only have the YouTube. But it would take a toll on you to put that message out there and then try to have the patience to wait and see if you got a response. So if you're wanting a faster response, is writing a letter a thing there? Because I know you can send text messages and I know you can send emails. It's not very personalized. If it's possible to send a letter, the lost art of letter writing goes a long way. It shows that it helps give you the time to get your thoughts in order and present them. Like, if you're already not good at talking about your feelings, you need to write a letter. You need to write how you feel down in the letter. Read it. Decide if you're comfortable with sending that to her, and keep writing it and reading it until you know that you've clearly expressed yourself, that you have shared yourself with her, and you've opened up for a true conversation. just throwing a line in to see how she's doing, she's not going to respond. She's already been there. She's already done that. She stayed long enough. She doesn't want to turn around and go back. So in order to actually get her attention, to whether it be to apologize or just communicate or clarify or get the closure, it's still going to be on her terms, because if she doesn't want to talk to you, she won't. If she considers the door completely closed, it will be closed. But for you, if the door is not closed for you, the letter writing will allow you to get the feelings outside of yourself and examine them and determine if you're comfortable with releasing them or not, which would be the reason you did or didn't share your feelings with her before. And if it goes to the point where she rejects the letter, so what? It won't be rejection to your face. She won't be insulting you to your face. And if she takes the time to write a letter to insult you back, that's still a little bit of care. It's not okay to be insulted, and you shouldn't see the toxicity as love. But what I'm saying is that a hurt person will say angry words, and if she responds to you but in an angry way, it is because she is hurt by something. Still a form of communication. Aside from that, I think that writing the letter down will give you yourself closure by helping you kind of organize your thoughts and your feelings into a more concrete instead of an abstract feeling. It's like trying to take your feelings outside yourself to look at them. So I actually can possibly get you a little more help, because in the last week or so, it's been a couple days, I got him as I could go. I got him as I could afford him. So this may help you a little more, like another hands-on project, because these are oracle cards and they have nice little like things on them to give you a little more firmness. Let's see. I am filled with love and light. You have it in you. You have it to give. Like I said, it's not gone, but that doesn't mean she's your one. Surrender to the spirit energy. Maybe spirit's trying to talk to you. Maybe your spirit is calling you onto a different track, and that's why it's not your person. Maybe it's calling her somewhere else, but you've been called here to get answers to your questions, and you don't have to reveal your vulnerability. You don't have to, show her your belly and beg forgiveness, but you can write a letter and you can send it, and you can basically leave room for a response. You can't change anyone else, just yourself, right? You can put your feelings out there, but you can't change hers. Pull another card from your tarot deck. Off the top, off the bottom. Well, thank you very much. I think that's what makes people trust me, is my eyes are warm because my spirit is warm. Thank you. The universe has a plan for me. Remind yourself when you get sad and you don't know what the F happened, the universe has a plan for you. They're putting you back on track. This person wasn't your person, and that made it hurt. Meditate on the answer. Okay? So then, say yes. Say yes. All right? Those are the oracle cards. They give you the positive upliftment, right? And this one, you guys, I'm freaking jacked for this one. I'm happy. I got this one today. This says Wishcraft. Not witch. Not witch. We don't play in dirt. Oh my god, you guys, look. I didn't even open it yet. Look at the shiny side. I'm so happy. It's like unicorn cards. Anywho, aren't they? Yay to the yay. Yay! Okay. Magical circle. And then the little book tells us what to do with the card. So, if you're watching me on mobile, in a second when we get to that part, screenshot the little page so you can do the thing on the page. She don't impress you. She just focus on her stuff. It's okay. I hope these things come apart. Uh-oh. It's the fox for me. Oh, look at this. Look at him with a little cute circle on him. I think my son is coming to yell at me. And a happy little poppet. If he does come yell at me, look. Y'all didn't know I had this back here, did you? Did you? That's right. Because I practice what I preach. And it's very hard to stay level-headed in a hateful ass world like this. Oh, they're crunchy. I love them. I love them. Okay, let's see what we get. The little booklet gives us like, it's kind of like a project or a creative thing to do when you're feeling down, Charlie Brown. You want to make a wish, as in you wish you would get better. Okay. The reason I like the little iridescent side is because I always say, like, this is how I get through the hard parts. Try to find the silver lining. Even when it's absolutely awful and it hurts you and it scarred your soul, there's a silver lining. You learn something from it. Something in you changed. And that was the reason. That was the lesson. That was the thing. Oh my gosh, you guys. They're so pretty. There it is. We have, how many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can make a choice. I'm not sure you should do all 3. Get your wires crossed. You don't need to plan A through C here. Okay. Dealer's choice. Okay. We can have Candle Magic. And to the one who's wanting to get over the X, this one's for you. Candle Magic is cord cutting. So, like, you could literally just write yours and her name on a candle, a little small soy candle, and burn it. And it would, like, cut that cord. It would, like, burn that connection. It would sever that tie. It would just close the door for you, right? It would just clean that up. Candle Magic is every day things get better. Every day things get better. I said I would get it up close enough for you to screenshot it. But let's find in the book. What number is that? 22. It's the number 22. You know, a 22 does cut in half to an 11. So 11, you're getting realigned with your destiny. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that was a karmic one and not the right one. Let's find her. She's deep up in here. Candle Magic. Everyday things get better. Make sure you get permission to light any candles you create and make sure you never leave them unattended. Think about what you wish for and draw a symbol of the wish. Draw a symbol of this with a permanent marker. Like I said, you can write on the candle. Candles are waxy. So, see? Favorite number. Her date of birth. Like the 2. It's a 2 and 2, 11 and 11. Like the 22 both breaks down to the 11 and 11. You could split it evenly is what I'm saying. So, it's an even split. Think about what you wish for and draw a symbol of this with a permanent marker or carefully carve it into the wax of your favorite colored candle with a toothpick. Hold the candle in both hands at the end furthest from the flame and say, as this candle burns, my wish becomes true. Now, warning, warning, warning. If you light this candle and you wish for this girl to come back to you, you're 1, doing a love spell, and 2, you're doing candle magic. So although it's wishcraft, it can be treated just like witchcraft. You cannot force someone to love you, okay? Remember, you can't change others, just yourself. So, when they say get permission, they're like, if you're young, ask to use the candle. When I hear this, I hear get with your spirit team and get permission to use the candle to do this. Because other conjurers and shit use candles and you don't want to get crosswired. Like I said a while ago, don't use all 3 of these because you'll be crosswired. If you use the candle magic to make a wish, it would be smarter to wish to get rid of these feelings. It would be smarter to wish to move forward, to burn off the past, instead of trying to force someone from the past to come back. Got it? Responsibly. This is not effing Harry Potter, okay, guys? If I'm going to do tarot cards in front of you and I'm going to somehow advocate for magic, I'm going to also ask that you are responsible with it, like gun safety or anything else. I don't want you playing with weapons and hurting yourself. We're good, okay? So for the candle magic, just check in with your gut and make sure that's the thing for you to be using, because we have alternative choices. This one seems a little safer than starting a fire. Wish upon a star. I am made from the stuff of stars and I matter. That's right, because you're already good enough and you don't have to self-reject in that way. So what number are we? 30. Number 30. Anybody got a bingo? Anybody check your cards? All right, Wishing Upon a Star. I don't really know how jacked up you could get, but they got movies about it, right? Freaky Friday. You've seen it happen. Well, you know, I know. I know. Some stuff has to happen though, right? Wishing Upon a Star. I'm made from the stuff of stars. I matter. You can do this wishcraft by either going outside on a clear night and seeing real stars, or by drawing on your wall with chalk, or some sort of cardboard. Okay, so you can draw with chalk, you can make them out of cardboard, you can do it however you like to. Again, chalk is a craft tool, so be innocent with it, but ask a parent if you can use blue tack to attach them to your ceiling. You guys remember those? Oh, the glow in the dark stars. We have some on the kids' ceiling. That, I personally love that. And whenever you're feeling like, I don't know, a little whimsical, a little sad, you know, a little lonely, you can decorate your ceiling with constellations that you invented. Let them charge up in the sunlight, and then when you turn your lights off at night and you're by yourself, instead of thinking about who's not there, you're actually just looking at the star map on your ceiling. You're not too grown to have fun, and who's gonna know about it but you, right? So after you draw your stars, cut your stars out, choose a special star, and know that you are part of a powerful universe and are made of the very elements and these mighty stars are, as these mighty stars are. Feel the light and the joy and the power and make a wish upon the star. Clap 3 times and it's done. So it's like Dorothy, just click your heels 3 times and you're home. Everybody has had at least one time of wishing on a star. This one says clap your hands 3 times, like, so it is done. I do need some water. Thanks for calling me out on it. And you guys, you know why I sound nervous? The freaking phone is about to die again. So the last choice, magic eggs. Magic eggs. I found a dove egg on the ground yesterday. The eggs say beginning something is exciting. So I guess if you want to go a new direction, number 23. We're in the 11. After I do this one, I'll have to close it, guys. It's guaranteed. Magic eggs. Beginning is exciting. Easter egg style, I guess. Carefully paint a fresh egg with one hopeful wish or many, making it as beautiful as you can. When the painting is done, dig a small hole in the garden in a pot with soil and crack open the egg. I didn't know we were using yolk inside of it. Sing, I release my new wish to the world to grow. Oh, we're using them like seeds. Okay, okay. Place the shell in the hole too. If you like, you can also plant a seed in that place. I think this one's kind of dealer's choice. I'm not sure that writing it on the shell and then dumping the yolk out and then putting the shell in there with it kind of seems like a broken wish or something before. I don't know. I would say if you're going to use the egg, probably the way to do it would just be write the wish on the egg and then bury the whole thing. Like just hold seed life inside of it still, bury the egg. And cracking it open, what would that be like? Cracking the vessel open to let the wish out, perhaps? Whatever you like to do it how you do it. We sometimes do these like Ukrainian style Easter eggs. You poke a hole in the top and you poke a little hole in the bottom and you blow the yolk out. So you just have the really fragile shell and you just make it as fancy as you want. I have poked a small hole in the top and like wrote wishes or hopes or things like that down on a piece of paper and then just tucked it in the egg and put the shell with the paper out. But I don't usually waste the egg, so like however you want to do that, if you're in the mood to eat eggs or use eggs or the magic of eggs, feel free. Candle magic, wish upon a star, or plant an egg. Whatever you like. Like I said, dealer's choice, whatever you feel drawn to do. Do your wishing and your magic responsibly. The last one, happy magic for pets. Maybe you need a pet. Maybe you need a small thing that needs you, something else to take your attention, right? And there are so many abandoned animals. It's not just people who need care. It's animals who need care. It's plants who need care. All types of abandoned things in this world. Friends, we're a little over the 30-minute mark. I have got to get out of here. This room is sweltering. That is our Sunday Tarot news. I hope that some, if not all, of this video helps someone. I hope you feel a little bit better than when you got here. I am sorry about the breakup. It always hurts. I don't think it's ever really even. When it can be and it's mutual and it's amicable, it means those people knew way before it got to that it was over. That there was a certain distance between them already. And anything short of that, one person is a little bit more hurt than the other one always. There are plenty of ways to unburden yourself of it without actually having to have contact with her, and you can get closure if you seek it. Friends, until next time, I love you. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Bye.